So this is just a quick video to anyone that's thinking of getting their nose done. Things you need to know about it, things to avoid, pros and cons. Yeah, thanks for watching. So here's my nose. It's double, it's both sides. Left side I did in June 2022. This side's fresh, like a month ago in February 2023. So it's a double, they're pretty even, which is pretty rare. So now here's a list of the pros and the cons. One thing that I really like though about having both sides of the nose done is I find it gets a lot of compliments, especially when you put different ones in it. Usually I have stars in, a lot of people notice it and say nice things, which is pretty cool. It's self-expression, it's another way to be unique, I can match it to my outfit, so I find that's something pretty neat. And something that's a pro that I like about this is I can match it to my outfits. If I'm wearing blue, I can put blue ones in. So I find that pretty cool. Another simple, just quick pro about them is they just look good. They just grab attention, they make people smile, they're really nice. So they'll make you feel good too if you get them. Another pro is if you're working or something, usually they're pretty good with you wearing them. Because they're small, it's you can't usually see them and all that. So I find every time I've worked, they've been chill with it. So for some people that's a deal breaker if they can or can't wear it at work. But yeah, if not, you can also get a clear retainer to hide it. But find that's usually something that most people can need to consider. Another pro is if you take a lot of selfies or pictures, it looks really good in pictures. Doesn't matter what angle you choose, whatever, it'll always show up and it always looks really nice and classy. So these are two that I wear a lot. It's nice that you can switch them. This is what I said, you can kind of match them with different outfits, do whatever you want type of thing. Another pro is there's so many different types of ways you can do it. You can get one side, you can get both sides to double, you can get two on one side, you can get through the middle of septum. There's so many different ways you can get it to be creative and unique, so everyone can do it differently. One pro though, which I didn't expect though, is you can still wear sunglasses. Even the big O-size sunglasses, usually they don't come right down to it, so it's pretty good. Because if I couldn't wear sunglasses, that'd be a deal breaker for me anyways. Another con though is 100% it's gonna get ripped out on a sheet or a pillow. It's happened to me endless times. What some people do is they'll put a band-aid over it or something when they sleep, because you can't take it out when it's fresh. But yeah, I'm just gonna deal with that pain and ouch. Another con that might be just me, but I find I've lost so many of these. The original two I've lost, they get caught on sheets, they get caught on shirts. They just get bumped and they fall out when you're sleeping, whatever. So always have extra packs of these so that if you lose them, you have extras, because they fall out a lot. So some of the best advice I can give if you're going to get your nose is always have extras, like I said. And if you're going to do it, make sure to buy a big package of them, not just a singular one, because they will get lost. There's also different ones you can use. So these ones are L-shaped ones, so they're kind of hard to get in. And then there's nose bones, which you just push right in. There's different types. There's also hoops and rings for every different person. So once you get it, you can kind of pick what you like, what's your style and all that. Another con, and this one's actually really gross though, is it's actually really hard to blow your nose right after you get it done. It's just nasty, but yeah, it's on the list anyways. Another con that a lot of people don't realize and I haven't seen in any other videos is people who sleep with covers over their eyes. You can't really do that. I used to do that, and when I now sleep with a cover over my eyes, I always just caught on my nose. So that's one problem, is you get a lot of light in your eyes because you can't really cover it. So this is also another con that a lot of people don't know about, is if you get your passport picture, in Canada here anyways, you're going to have to take them out because they'll reject your photo at Service Canada because there's glare, reflection, they say it's not your true face. So at least here in Canada, you're going to have to take them out for your passport picture. So get your pictures done when you don't have them, or when they're done healing, or before, or whatever. Another thing too is if you ride a motorcycle or if you go biking, if you have a full face helmet, not just a half, but the full face one, it will irritate your noses if it's a tight helmet, even though there's a visor, so that's just something to be aware of. Another thing I haven't seen another video mention is masks. If you ever have to wear a mask, sometimes it gets caught on it. Like quite often when I'm in a tight space and I have to wear a mask, it'll like snag on it and it kind of hurts, like it's hard to get off. So it's another thing to think about is how often will you be wearing a mask. One con is if you sleep with like stuff like this, it gets caught on it and rips out. So another con is these are really small. This is one for each side and they get lost quite a lot. Like I already said they fall out, but not to mention they just get lost. Like literally they fall out of the package. Another con is like when you're putting on a hoodie, usually like it catches like really difficult. So a tip for people doing this too is make sure to clean your nose before, because it's kind of disgusting if there's boogers coming out when you're getting it. So yeah, just clean your nose thoroughly before. So more advice that I can't say enough. If you're going to get your nose done, make sure you get it with a piercing needle. Any place that uses a piercing gun is unprofessional and unsafe and dangerous. So never go to a place that does that. Another tip of advice that's really useful is whenever you go away far, like on a trip for a few weeks, always bring extra because they will get lost. Like the last time I was on a trip, I ended up losing 2, so it's always nice to have like extra in like a little baggie. So always bring those. Also, if you have like small pets like a cat or a dog or like a guinea pig or something, like be careful just to keep them away from it because they will be attracted to it. Like, you know, they see something shiny and they want to play with it, so just watch out for that too. Always go to like a reputable professional place. Like don't go to like a Claire's or like somewhere in mall that's gonna be like really unprofessional. Like make sure to do your research before you get it too. More advice, don't go if you have COVID, don't go if you're sick. Like just stay home, do it another day. Also, if you're gonna get your nose done, some advice is always get it with like a stud first. Never start with a hoop. That's something that most professional places will do. This was pretty straightforward, but just don't play sports like, you know, with them in. Like that's just asking for it to get caught and like ripped out. So like if you're gonna play sports, like put a band-aid on or take it out. Another tip is I find like right when you get it, it always helps to have like, you know, a lot of showers. Like just the water helps clean it, it helps like get rid of the blood and all that stuff, clear it up. Like have as many showers as possible for like the few weeks of like right after you get it. That's what I recommend. And the pain scale, I'd rate like a 1 out of 10. Everyone's pain is different, but I find like just what happened was like my eyes were like really watery after. Like that was like the biggest thing. But I didn't really feel it. Like she basically said, "Oh, we're done," and I was like, "Oh." But I just couldn't see for like a minute until they like cleaned my eyes. But yeah, comment below, let me know how yours went.